In this module, we will be discussing the class Aves, which is a class of birds, and they have a adaptation which is prominent and which is exclusive, and it is the power of flight. Discussing the history of birds, we have evidence that they have evolved from dinosaurs, and because there was fossil which is named as Archaeopteryx, and it has many features which resemble that of reptilian characters or dinosaur characters. For example, they have a toothed beak, and they have winged claws present, while they have long tails with many vertebra, which is also a reptilian character. And their avian or fish character is that they have wings which contains feathers. Now move to key characteristics of birds. Their body is streamlined and spindle shaped as shown here, which is perfect for flight. We can see that the cyclists, they wear the streamlined or spindle shaped helmet so as to combat the air resistance, ताकि वो इसमें fastly move कर सकें. That is why they wear the streamlined cap. Similar is the case with the aeroplane. They have a streamlined or spindle shaped body so as to counter the air resistance, and birds do have this streamlined body. We will see in next slides that how do they fly with the help of this spindle shaped body. And now these birds are warm blooded or homeothermic like mammals. That is, they can maintain their body temperature at certain level. That is, they maintain their body temperature slightly higher than humans, that is 40 to 42 degrees centigrade. And their limbs are adapted for flying. For example, their forelimbs, they are adapted or they have been turned into wings, and their hind limbs have functions of perching. Perching means that they can sit or they can rest on certain area or certain like trees. They perch. पर्च का मतलब ये है कि जैसे वो सिट डाउन हो जाते हैं फ्लाई करते करते, जब उन्होंने कहीं पे रेस्ट करना होता है, बैठना होता है, तो दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज एक्चुअली पर्चिंग. Then they have feathers which serve two functions. They help in flight. In addition, they provide insulation or they help in maintaining their body temperature at constant rate or constant range. And now we will see their structure of these feathers. You can see here that this central mid vein is known as a rachis, and these have hair like extensions which are called as vein. And if we take a section of this feather, we can see here that it is made up of barb, and then again the extensions of this barb are known as barbules, and these barbules in turn have hooks. And then they have evolved the organ of voice which is called as syrinx. You can see here the presence of syrinx, which is the organ of voice. And about their digestive system, they have various parts like esophagus, then they have a crop, and then they have stomach, gizzard, intestine, and the anal pore. And they offer very efficient circulation because they need more oxygen during their flight. So they have well developed heart, or they have well developed circulatory system. There is the division of heart into left ventricle, right ventricle, left atria, and right atria. And in comparison with reptiles and most other vertebrates, birds have a rapid heartbeat. For example, hummingbird heartbeat is about 600 times a minute in comparison with that of human, which have 70 beats per minute. And in addition, they have a efficient respiratory system, and when bird inhales, the air goes past the lungs to a series of air sacs. These are anterior and posterior air sacs, and from where the air travels to the lung and then to the set of interior air sacs before being exhaled. About their reproduction, they have separate sexes and their fertilization is internal, and in addition they have no bladder in excretory system and their urine is semi-solid. And now we will see how do birds fly. They have such structure of their wings which is very favorable for flight. As we have discussed earlier, that they have streamlined body, and their wings have such shape that it offers less pressure downwards, and there is more pressure upward beneath the wing. That is why it offers uplift, and the birds fly in this way.